Den of Thieves 2 Pantera, 2025, is a gripping, emotionally charged sequel that delves deeper into the lives of its complex characters while delivering a high-stakes, adrenaline-pumping heist narrative. The film opens with a somber tone as Nick O'Brien, Gerard Butler, the grizzled and relentless leader of the major crimes unit, is shown grappling with the aftermath of the events from the first film. Haunted by his failure to capture Merriman, Pablo Schreiber, and the loss of his team members, O'Brien is a man consumed by guilt and obsession. His personal life is in shambles, his marriage has fallen apart, and he struggles to connect with his teenage daughter, who blames him for prioritizing his job over family. This emotional weight sets the stage for O'Brien's journey, as he is determined to redeem himself by bringing Merriman to justice. Meanwhile, Merriman, now operating under the alias Pantera, has resurfaced in Europe, where he is planning his most daring heist yet, infiltrating the European Central Bank in Frankfurt during a high-profile international summit. The bank is a fortress, with impenetrable security systems, armed guards, and a vault that has never been breached. However, Merriman, a master tactician with a flair for the dramatic, has spent years meticulously planning this operation, assembling a new crew of skilled criminals, each with their own unique expertise. The crew includes a mysterious hacker known only as Cypher, played by a rising star, whose skills are unmatched in the world of cybercrime. Cypher is an enigmatic figure, with a tragic backstory that is slowly revealed throughout the film. She joined Merriman's crew after her family was destroyed by the very crime syndicate they are targeting, and her motivation is deeply personal. Another key member is Ghost, played by a seasoned actor, a former Special Forces operative with a calm demeanor and deadly precision. Ghost is the muscle of the group, but he also has a moral code that occasionally clashes with Merriman's ruthless methods. Rounding out the crew is Rook, played by a charismatic actor, a master of disguise and deception, who provides the team with the necessary cover to move undetected. Together they form a formidable team, each member bringing their own skills and emotional baggage to the table. The plan involves a multi-layered approach, combining hacking, precision timing, and brute force, with the ultimate goal of stealing billions in untraceable gold reserves stored in the bank's vaults. However, the heist is not just about the money. It is also a personal vendetta for Merriman, who is targeting the European Central Bank as part of a larger plan to bring down a powerful international crime syndicate known as the Consortium. The Consortium, led by a shadowy figure known only as the Broker, played by a veteran actor, is a ruthless organization that operates with impunity across borders. The Broker is a chilling antagonist, with a calm and calculating demeanor that masks his brutality. He has ties to high-ranking officials and has built an empire on corruption, money laundering, and violence. Merriman's history with the Consortium is revealed through a series of flashbacks, showing how he was once a trusted enforcer for the organization before being betrayed and left for dead. This betrayal fuels Merriman's desire for revenge, and the heist is his way of striking back at the organization that destroyed his life. As the crew prepares for the heist, tensions run high and the emotional stakes are palpable. Each member of the crew has their own reasons for participating, and their interactions are charged with a mix of camaraderie and conflict. Cypher, in particular, struggles with her loyalty to the crew as she begins to develop feelings for Ghost, whose quiet strength and integrity offer her a sense of stability she has never known. However, their budding romance is complicated by the high-stakes nature of their mission and the constant threat of betrayal. Meanwhile, O'Brien and his team are hot on Merriman's trail, determined to stop the heist before it can be carried out. O'Brien's team includes his loyal right-hand man, Detective Murph, Brian Van Holt, who provides much-needed comic relief, but also serves as a moral compass for O'Brien. Murph is the voice of reason, often questioning O'Brien's methods and urging him to consider the consequences of his actions. The team also includes a new addition, Agent Clara Rossi, played by a seasoned actress, a ruthless and ambitious Interpol agent who has her own reasons for wanting to take down Merriman. Rossi's methods are often at odds with O'Brien's, and their partnership is fraught with tension. However, as the investigation progresses, they develop a grudging respect for each other, and Rossi's backstory is revealed, showing how her own experiences with the consortium have shaped her into the hardened agent she has become. The emotional depth of the characters is a key strength of the film, as each character is given room to grow and evolve, their motivations and struggles adding layers of complexity to the story. As the heist unfolds, the film delivers a series of intense and meticulously choreographed action sequences that keep the audience on the edge of their seats. The first major set piece is a breathtaking car chase through the narrow streets of Frankfurt, as Merriman's crew attempts to evade O'Brien's team. The chase is a masterclass in suspense, with high-speed maneuvers, narrow escapes, and a heart-stopping collision that leaves both teams battered but determined to continue. The tension is further heightened by the emotional stakes, as O'Brien and Merriman come face-to-face for the first time since their last encounter. Their confrontation is charged with raw emotion as they exchange barbs and threats, each man driven by a mix of hatred and respect for the other. The scene is a powerful reminder of the personal stakes involved, as both men are fighting not just for their own survival, but for their own sense of justice. The heist itself is a tour de force of suspense and ingenuity as Merriman's crew executes their plan with precision and skill. The film takes the audience through each step of the heist, from the initial infiltration of the bank to the bypassing of its security systems and the final breach of the vault. The tension is palpable as the crew faces unexpected obstacles, including a double cross from within their ranks and the relentless pursuit of O'Brien and his team. The emotional stakes are further heightened by the personal connections between the characters, as Cypher and Ghost's relationship is tested by the pressures of the mission, and Merriman is forced to confront the cost of his obsession with revenge. The heist reaches its climax in a heart-pounding showdown in the bank's vaults, as O'Brien and his team finally catch up to Merriman's crew. The confrontation is a brutal and emotional battle, with both sides suffering heavy losses. In the chaos, Merriman is critically injured, and in a moment of raw emotion, he reveals the true purpose of the heist to O'Brien. He hands over evidence that exposes the corruption within the European Central Bank and its ties to the consortium, urging O'Brien to finish what he started. The scene is a powerful moment of catharsis, as O'Brien is forced to confront his own moral compromises and the cost of his obsession with Merriman. The film's final act is a bittersweet resolution, as O'Brien uses the evidence to bring down the consortium, but at a great personal cost. Merriman's fate is left ambiguous as he disappears into the shadows, leaving O'Brien to grapple with the consequences of his actions. The film ends on a poignant note, with O'Brien walking away from the wreckage of the heist, forever changed by the events. The emotional depth of the characters and the complexity of their relationships add layers of meaning to the story, making Den of Thieves 2 Pantera more than just a heist film. It is an exploration of loyalty, revenge, and the cost of obsession, with a powerful emotional core that resonates long after the credits roll. The performances are top-notch, with Gerard Butler and Pablo Schreiber delivering nuanced and emotionally charged performances that anchor the film. The supporting cast is equally strong, with each actor bringing depth and complexity to their roles. The film's direction, cinematography, and score all contribute to its immersive atmosphere, making it a standout entry in the heist genre. With its intricate plot, dynamic characters, and pulse-pounding action, Den of Thieves 2 Pantera is a thrilling and emotionally resonant sequel that sets the stage for a potential third installment, leaving audiences eager for more.